Check out our video from the workout Jackie, and then stick around to the end of the video if you're interested in finding out more information about our benchmark calendar and then what goes into us choosing benchmark workouts. I get asked a lot, how did I pick this workout, or why did I write this workout? So I wanted to take a moment and dive into how we choose benchmark workouts for our calendar. Almost all of our workouts are programmed in-house. The only workouts that we don't program specifically are the CrossFit benchmark workouts that we use, the open workouts, and then anytime we have a tribute workout from a nonprofit, similar to the Ignite workout that we did a few weeks ago. Otherwise, everything else is programmed by us for our Colorado athletes. We take into consideration who our athletes are, what their interests are, how they want to use their fitness, mixed with their goals and our experience to design the workouts throughout the year. Now, throughout the calendar, you'll find classic CrossFit workouts. Now, how do we come up with those? Why did we pick Jackie? We use these benchmarks as tests and as a really good gauge to compare ourselves to other members in the gym as well as other people doing the same workouts. When you can see thousands of scores and thousands of times, it's really easy for you to help figure out and understand where you line up and where your fitness lines up in comparison to other people. Comparison isn't a good place to live, but it's a good place to visit every once in a while to see where you are in comparison to where you want to be and to give you a dose of where everyone else is. The open is great, but also being able to have these classic workouts and see where you are across the board is valuable information for a lot of people. So why did we pick Jackie? It's a really nice balance of a moderate to short distance on a cardio machine, a lightweight complex weightlifting movement, and a gymnastics move. With each of these components, it's a great way to measure our progress throughout the year. How does it play into the bigger picture? There's three components to it. The row, let's start there. Knowing how fast you row 1,000 meters at a one-off is important, and then knowing how fast you can row it and then continue to do other things is also important. We use that to measure power, speed, aerobic capacity. How am I doing when it comes to these things on a machine? Then we take the thruster. It's 45 pounds for the men, 35 pounds for the ladies. It's a relatively light weight. How do your legs hold up with 50 reps? How does your pressing hold up with 50 reps? How does your breathing hold up through that movement? Are you moving through it quickly, or do you have to break it up multiple times? And then we get to the pull-ups. Did you have to break it up? How well did you do in each set? Was your technique good, or did it start to break down? Each of these components are things that we train throughout the year, and it's a great way to measure, especially when pushed together, when breathing becomes an issue and fatigue starts to set in. How are you improving in each individual skill as well as overall? One of the reasons I love this workout is because it's a great way to see progress when it comes to a lot of different areas of what we do here. Breathing, technique, power, recovery. The way that we break up our benchmarks on our benchmark calendar is we will do the same workout roughly once to twice a year. Some of the bigger benchmarks we only do once a year, others we do every 6 months. So you'll look forward to seeing Jackie again in the month of October. This gives us the opportunity to develop the skills as well as go through a few different cycles of training and then retest where we're at. Now, it's important to remember that benchmarks are just a glimpse of your training, and a lot goes into how you perform on any given day. We don't live and die by our benchmarks. It's more about training consistency, coming in here as often as you can and trying to make progress. Small steps, big steps, trying to make progress in your training. And then we benchmark, then we test to see where we're at. I have set fewer PRs when life is stressful, when my hydration and nutrition is off, when my sleep is non-existent. All of those factors go into how I perform and how you perform on a benchmark workout. So remember, don't live and die by the benchmark scores, but use them as a piece of information, a piece of data to help you guide your training over the next few weeks and months. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, like and subscribe if you are interested in getting more great content. We'll see you guys in the gym.